Well, mental health and treating it has really been discussed a lot more openly in recent years, but it's no secret there simply are not enough resources to handle the crisis. Now a local hospital is doubling its capacity to help with treatment, at least here in the Valley. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Matthews shows us there is a warning here. You might find some of the details here somewhat sensitive.
Desert Winds Hospital opened their doors 2 years ago just for adolescent youth with mental health illnesses. Well, now we're standing in a brand new unit they've made for adult patients. They're doubling their capacity as the need for mental health resources is across the nation.
We tossed her an apple one day. And we said, you know what, you take that apple and you peel it the same way you would your skin.
Kenneth Holland describing a 12-year-old patient who made it through these doors suffering with self-harm. Every time she wanted to cut herself, they had her peel an apple.
You look up 30 minutes later, that apple was bald.
Unconventional treatments utilized here as emergency room beds run full, but not necessarily full of staff. The problem exacerbated even more during pandemic restrictions and a stigma around mental health.
Adults don't get the level of services that they used to.
But as Clinical Services Director Adina Archibald says, age does not dictate mental illness. Insurance company Quote Wizard reported this year that 21% of Nevadans have some form of a mental illness. It ranks the state 8th for worst access to mental health care in the country, with only 4 out of 10 people receiving care. This hospital soon adding nearly 100 more beds like these to help alleviate emergency room burdens and cut back the need to send patients out of state for treatment.
There's chemical imbalances. Trauma is a big thing.
This is that place to stay.
This is that place.
Senator Catherine Cortez Masto received a tour of the expansion Thursday.
We do not have enough resources.
Acknowledging her efforts to secure funding for the 988 crisis hotline, mobile crisis units, and allocations for mental health services in COVID relief packages. The fiscal year 2024 presidential budget includes nearly $11 billion for substance abuse and mental health services.
And beds like these will become available for adult patients beginning July 17th. Reporting at Desert Winds Hospital, Ryan Matthews, 8 News Now.